Welcome back, folks, so let's replay Albion. When last we left off, we were in the middle of this treasure cave, full of loot, treasure, and critters who are trying to kill us. We, however, can kill the critters far more capably than they can kill us. So we're going to explore to our heart's content, and see if we can navigate all of these pits to find even more treasure. There doesn't appear to be any more treasure over here, however, so we are going to move out of this area. There are a select few items that I really do want to find, including a cursed item that's really decent. Yes, I did say a cursed item, because sometimes cursed items are more double-edged swords than just a detriment. And this is one of those items. Also, this cave is very cramped, so we need to be very careful about which way we decide to head. For instance, I was about to backtrack there when I really wanted to go this way instead. There should be a hole in the ceiling here that I want to go up. There we go. Let's go up here. This, I think, is an area that we haven't been to yet, and we will... There is an enemy somewhere nearby, and I need to be mindful of that. And being mindful of that, we're going to rest, because we have plenty of rations, and there's no harm in doing so, just to get a little more health, and more importantly, more magic. Let's go over here, shall we? Anything? Would seem not so far, but I'm not trusting of that corridor. Either way, we shall go down it and see what there is to see. Hello? Any enemies at all? Well, there aren't any here right now. Ah, there are some, and there is a treasure chest. Also, this is a not particularly difficult fight that only has critter 1s, a few 2s, and 2 3s. We'll try our best to deal with the critter 1s as quickly as we possibly can, because we most certainly want to get rid of them first. And that was a pretty good start. That critical hit certainly managed to balance that out. Also, I think now might be the time to use a, actually, I think we could get away with a frost splinter rather than an avalanche, because there's only a critter 3 here. And I think we can quite capably deal with a critter 3, a singular one that is. Multiple of them we'd certainly have to use more. And it does deal more damage, which is the important thing. I mean, 27 damage there is quite good. And they're all starting to move up. That one's moving away. We'll let that one move away, because we have no desire to fight the ones that are trying to flee. There we go, we'll do that, and this, and we'll just start hitting the ones that are, close, but not close enough. Also, I think now a fire rain might be a good idea, just to train that up a little bit. Also, a nice critical hit there, dealt with that one quite capably. The fire rain doesn't do a lot of damage because of that, but hey, it was worth training it up. Also, there were some attacks there that did moderately well. Alright, what do we want to do now? We want to most certainly deal with the one that's getting very close to Raina here. There we go. And we'll have some attacks go that way, and Dro will attack this one, and Tom will just wait. Nice critical hit there as well. Zira's certainly doing pretty well with those attacks, and they're all starting to run, which suits me just fine. Goodbye, critters! See you later! And Malthus is now level 17. Does that mean he can finally learn? I don't think he can learn that one yet. I think that's level 20. Let's see what's in here, shall we? Ah, here's one of the items I was looking for. A second crystal throwing axe. And there's also another one of these red swords. We don't really want to hold on to the red sword because it is most certainly cursed. But still, another crystal throwing axe is a good thing indeed. Let's have a look at this. That deals only a little more damage, but this is an unlimited source of ranged attacks, which is quite nice. And I think we've pretty much explored everything that we can in this little bit, so we'll backtrack and head over here instead and see what we can find. Anything in particular? Well, there are no enemies, which is always nice. We need to find the hole in the ceiling. Where is that hole in the ceiling? Is it there? I think it might be there. Or I might just be... Nope, it's most certainly there. It's just being hidden by some... Let's see if we can see it there. We can't see it from that angle. Let's have a look up instead. We rarely have to do this, but there we go. It's right there. Use item rope. And now we are in a slightly less perilous part. Let's see what else is in here. Anything? It doesn't seem like it. It just seems like this area only has, yep, it only has a pit and an area that we can head further up. And we want to head further up here. There we go. What do we have here? Anything? Let's have a look. Oh, there's a little bit. There's also an enemy somewhere. Let's be careful of that enemy, shall we? Where are they? Probably somewhere around here? Or maybe not. Maybe not. There are two ways up here. Let's go up this one first, shall we? What's up here? It would seem that up here is... Oh, we just went back down, didn't we? Whoops. Let's head back up. And be very mindful as to where that pit is. It is literally right ahead of us, so we'll just head south a bit here and around. And there appears to be nothing there, but there is there something there that I haven't noticed? Or is this literally a place that, yep, this place has absolutely no purpose whatsoever. It literally is just an area you can go up and then fall back down. I suppose it has no enemies, which is a plus if you want to rest safely. I think that, yep, that there is where the entrance up is. And here is an area that we haven't been to yet. There's something in here. There most certainly is something this way. Let's keep looking, shall we? Ah, more loot. That's what we're looking for. Here is a fire ring, something that we most certainly do want. And there is some gold and a few torches. We might as well grab the torches, I suppose. They might indeed be quite handy. There we go. Is that everything here, though? I do believe that is, and there's also a pit leading down. We could go down there. It is indeed somewhere we haven't been before. Is it somewhere we haven't been before that has anything of note? There's another way up that we could go. This place has a lot of pits going down, pits going up, and pretty much not much else. Oh, and we just fell back down that pit. It's a good thing that we just walk into pits and then they very carefully go down the precarious hole. Ah, there's something behind us. There we go. Anything down this long... There is a very big exit here. A very big exit. We most certainly want to avoid that, because that, I do believe, is a way we don't want to go. Let's instead head... We could actually go out there and work our way back through the entrance. We could try that, but instead we'll... We could actually do that. It might actually be faster. This leads us... From this side, you can see a latch which can open the fence. Dra opens the fence. Ah, what does this say? Blocked. Danger. Cave may collapse. Ah, we might want to head back this way, actually. It's a nice alternate way out, but can we go back? Yes, we can. We just have to examine it. But that is indeed a nice alternate exit. I think I actually know where that is. If you head east from the... Where did we go there? We must have headed... accidentally fallen down that pit. But if you head east from Beloveno, you can head to that area. And I think indeed you have to... what are you trying to do there? I think we might have accidentally seen a bit through the wall there, which might not be that handy. Let's try doing this instead. I didn't know I was trying to reach through the wall, but we need to go and find an alternate way that we haven't been yet, because there are still, I think, 3 items that we need to find, and they are really, really good items. Really good. One of them, as I say, is the cursed item. The other one is another ring, I think, and then one of them is an absolutely fantastic helmet. And I mean it's a fantastic helmet. So we've been, I think, up there, and up there had nothing in it at all. It was literally just one room with nothing in it. This place is certainly somewhere where you can get lost, because these caves are not very big. You'll notice we're not moving very far in the cave, and yet we're moving a significant distance in terms of the map. Alright, here just led to a place down, and then we wanted to go... Did we go there? I don't know if we went there. Well, there's only one way to find out, and that is to go there and have a look. That might have actually be the way we came in. Might be the way we came in. There's only one way to check, and that's to go and have a look. I think we've already been in this one. There is only one way to check that, too. Oh no, we have not been here. I can tell because we've just met an encounter. It's a good thing I went to check, wasn't it? Let's go and see what we can do with defeating these critters, shall we? We have a lot of mana in surplus, so we can quite comfortably obliterate everything in our path. There we go. Nope, that's still one that's alive. And they're now starting to move up. I think it's time to... even the critter 1's attack twice. That's something to remember. Alright, a frost splinter here, and a large amount of fire here, I think is a good plan. We could have you switch out to a melee weapon, but there's really not much need to. We'll switch the attack there, though. I think that's a good idea. Let's see. We'll have you keep attacking that one, and you want to attack this one. There we go! We only need to defeat enough of them. They're certainly less dangerous in some regards than the rinrii, though. The rinrii at least can deal an awful lot of damage. Wow, that's slowly getting better. 10 damage each, not bad. Alright, we can deal with all of these. We'll have a fireball there. And I think a lightning strike. Actually, lightning strike is now fully ready to... it's like at maximum skill now. So really, we don't need you to do anything right now. We'll have the attacks switch here. You could actually attack that one. Then again, you might as well attack the more challenging one. Because, yep, Syrah can take care of that one. There we go. Excellent. Some of them are trying to run. You saw that some of them are trying to flee, but not all of them are trying to run away. A frost splinter there will do us a lot of favours. And there's that there, here's that there, and I suppose you might as well just use lightning to blast that one into oblivion. Thunag is just really, really useful. Really, really useful. There we go. Lightning! Still alive, but, they're starting to flee now. That would be really handy if that was the case. Let's have a look, shall we? Yeah, I think they're starting to run. They're running! Excellent. We'll just let them flee. Syrah has reached level 20, and Syrah is, most certainly one of our high-level characters. Thunag is level 13. And what's in here that made doing this worthwhile? Probably some loot. Probably some loot. Aha! There is some loot. Let's have a look. Another fire ring. Did not remember that there were 2 of them. Either way, yep, 2 fire rings. Not bad. Anything else in here? It doesn't appear to be the case. There just appears to be, that blocks off there. It just appears to be 1 fire ring. There's still a fair bit more that we can find here, though. We want to, most certainly find a little more. Also, we can't take any herbs from these ones, but it was a good idea to come this way and just have a look. Now, where is that pit? We're facing it right now, and that'll take us back down. Whereupon we then want to move back up. We go down to head up. Over here, I think, is the way towards, yep. Actually, this is a pit down. I think that's the one we wanted to go in. Let's head down here. Yep, this is somewhere we've been before, and then we head up there to make our way back around. And we need to find areas that we have not yet been to. And we need to turn in the right direction. This place is certainly confusing, but it is worth doing. It is most certainly worth doing. So now we're back here. We want to find an area here that we've not yet been in. Alright, we've pretty much explored most of that area, though. Let's be very, very careful. We could actually... there's a little area down there we probably haven't explored because there wasn't a way to get there. It's probably just a wall there. Hence being the reason why I didn't explore carefully over in that direction. But then again, might be wrong. Let's find that hole in the ceiling, shall we? We're certainly a very, we're very capable of climbing ropes, the whole party. There we go. Just see the edge of it there. And up we go. What is here? We could go... We want to go into... there aren't really any areas here we can go into. Have we been to that one, though? Well, let's find out, shall we? That leads up. We could always go up here and see what we find. we haven't been here yet. That is a good thing to see. Not being here means that we're likely to find new areas that we haven't yet explored. Like, for instance, lots of critters. Hello! There may only be about 4 of them there, but there are a lot more than 4 of them here. How are you? You're all about to die horribly at the hands of this party that is, very, very capable. The weak point here most certainly is, Raynor, unfortunately, because Raynor is, not very combat capable. Also, I think now is time for a Frost Avalanche. And also time for a, Fire Rain. We just have enough mana for one of them, which is not so bad. A small fireball there, and a few attacks here should do the trick. There we go. Much better. And that will do just a little more damage this time round. 11 damage. I think it goes up 1 every single time you cast it, which is not bad. And that one is just dead. It's a good thing I didn't really focus any attacks on that one. Fireball! And then more fire! Every single type of fire we can muster! We'll just split our attacks. You could attack there at 6 life points though. A fireball might be more economical. And I think a attack there might help. Alright, let's go. Excellent. That one is still alive though. Still alive as well. I think, however, we can potentially take care of this one with Syrah and Tom. And we'll have you stop attacking there. No reason for you to do that, because, yep, that one's dead. And now they're running. Flee, critters! Flee away. What is in here that was worth looking for? Aha! A treasure chest. In here is just gold. Not quite what I was searching for, but hey, gold is not bad. There is, however, another pit that we can go down. And that's always nice. Where is that pit? Is it here? There we go. An area we have not been to yet. With skeletons. That's always encouraging. Hey, the people that came here before you, what about them? They're all dead. Oh. What's up here? Anything? Oh, there's another area up that we could go. And what's here? The answer is an area we've already been to. Alright, we've took a very, very big loop around to get ultimately back to the start, which admittedly is not bad, because now we can start exploring in other areas. Like, for instance, round here, where there is another pit. Let's just throw ourselves down this pit, shall we, if I can find it. Where is it? Ah, I'm right next to it. There we go. What's down here? An area that we have not explored at all. Is there anything in here? There's another pit. We'll go down that, shall we? And here is a bigger area that we've not yet got into. Any critters to speak of? Any enemies to speak of? There's another pit to speak of. But there's an area down here, too, that we want to explore first. Because exploring in a more complete manner means that we're more likely to find more pits. And I think we might have found this area that, or the way to the area that we couldn't get to before. Indeed, I think this will lead to somewhere we have not yet been. Let's have a look. Ah, we have not been here, and this is the area I was referring to. But if there's going to be anything useful in here is another question. The answer is there is a way up. I suppose we'll head up very quickly and see what there is. Anything? There's another way up we could go. Let's see about that way up, shall we? What's up here? More... Ah! There are enemies! Probably want to turn round. Probably want to make sure we don't fall down that pit either. Where is that pit? Either way, we have avoided it. What else is there? Oh, there's a trash heap over there that we probably want to explore at some point. That's probably where those enemies are. Alright, up here is another rope. The giant cave glitters with countless remarkable crystals. The jewels are all unpolished, but their extraordinary size still makes them very valuable. We have found a room full of gems. And we accidentally stepped out of the room full of gems. Let's go in again, shall we? And avoid walking into the pit. There are, I think, a few things that we can loot here. They are mostly jewels as far as I know. Let's have a look, shall we? Yep, these very stretched trash heaps here only have jewels in them, which is still not bad, and I think we need to pass over some of these items so that we actually have room for the jewels in our inventory, because we can only get so many of them. There's 1, 2... How many more are there? I imagine there's a couple more. 3, and last but by no means least, there's one... I think we've already been to that one. There's one here, in this corner. There's that one that we've already seen. It's difficult to navigate through this area, as you can see. We've looked at that one, we've looked at... Ah, we haven't looked at this one. Fair enough. Is there anything else here, or is it just an area that's full of really difficult to navigate locations? Because I feel like I'm stuck. I'm not stuck, but I am feeling like I'm stuck. Also, there is another dead person. And over here is a grand total of nothing. So we've pretty much explored all the way over here, but there are still a few items we have yet to uncover. Also, this place is really, really, like, precarious. I would not want to explore here personally, not even with the promise of treasure and jewels, because there's also the promise of death. And death tends to override my desire to go and explore places. Also, there's a bit of scenery there that just hasn't appeared. So I think what we'll do is we'll work our way back to, I think we'll work our way back down to where we've been before. Let's see, we've been down there, we go this way, and then we work our way around like that. And we'll make our way back to the very entrance, because there's still 1 or 2 more things we need to find before we decide to go and leave. 2 things, I think. Actually, no, 3 things. We actually haven't found many of the valuable items. Let's use an item to get up, and we're back to a much, much safer area. Then again, there's also that area too that I haven't really gone and looked at. It's maybe worth having a look there. Or maybe I have gone in there. This place does get a bit confusing. Let's go and have a look just in case. The worst case scenario is it's somewhere I've already been. Let's go. Let's see. I think I've already been here. What about the area just over there, though? That's actually a good question. What about this location? There's this pit that I haven't been down. Or have I? Oh, I have not been down here. Oh, I have not been down here. Fortunately, there's not a lot that's very dangerous to deal with. It's just a bunch of critters, and mainly just critter 2s. I'm not really worried about critter 2s. Definitely not worried about critter 2s. And they'll all slowly move up, and I'm pretty sure I can deal with them, although we most certainly want to deal with this one before this one becomes a dangerous threat to Reyna. There we go, a fireball there, and lots of attacks here. We'll have, we could have Thunag drink something to restore some of his magic. I think we actually might want to do that. A violet potion, maybe? Let's have a look. Excellent. Not bad at all. We could actually wait 1 turn before you use that fire rain so it can be the most economical it can be. Is that one dead? No, still alive. And they managed to get some attacks in. However, you backed up, which is very curious. It's always curious when we decide to back up. Maybe it's because we were focusing attacks? I don't know. Also, 10 life points to get that going. Might actually be worth doing. You have, after all, quite a lot of health. There we go. I think that will do. Also, it's best to focus our attacks there. There we go. A little bit of damage goes a long, long way to making sure that we can kill as many of these as possible. I think by the time they've all thawed out, they'll probably want to flee. Probably. You never know, though. That one's still alive. That one's still alive. That one isn't anymore. That one most certainly isn't. So we'll just split our attacks here. I think we could quite safely say that that one's about to die, and that one's probably about to die too. Nope, that one's still alive. They're all still alive, although I didn't mean for you to cast that again. But hey, a little bit more training goes a long, long way, doesn't it? Alright, you're dead now, you're dead now. I think they're going to run. And run they did. Level 22. Very nice. And when we come back, folks, we'll continue exploring this part of the treasure cave, and hopefully we'll find the remaining items that we want to find. So I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. This place is most certainly worth going to, but it's very big. Very big. Later.